Clearly not a lot of positives on our side of the ball. We did some good things on special teams. Thought our offense at times looked good. And then defensively, we just we didn't have any answers for their attack, so that became pretty apparent pretty quickly. So it's credit them; they did a great job and played an excellent game. And we'll go back to work tomorrow on a short week here and see what we can do about getting ready for the next game.
What about the offensive side of the game? You answered their touchdown and came back with another drive.
Yeah, I thought the guys, we had a false start on the first play of the game, I believe. First and 15, we couldn't overcome that, but the next two series were really good. We took it down, scored, put it in the end zone. It was great to see Henry Craig come up with that touchdown, and did a nice job on that. And Vandenberg, I think, did a good job with us, and came back on the next one, came up short, and ended up with a field goal. But we drove the ball a couple times there, and I thought in the second half had a couple good drives too. But we're playing from pretty far behind at that stage, so it was tough to get back in there.
Kirk, what was their receivers doing to get so wide open on a lot?
A big part of it, that quarterback does a nice job. He's elusive back there, tough to bring down, tough to contain first of all, and then you think you got him and he buys time. But they've got very good skilled players, and they have had that traditionally. It looks to me like they've got it again. A couple excellent receivers, actually. I think 3 very good receivers, not including. Robinson goes out there, and then that quarterback has really done a good job. Saw him play as a young player and just looked like a guy back there. But this year he's really played well. Last couple of games he's played basically the same way. And so we didn't do a great job of keeping up with those guys when we were in the right coverage, and then we dropped a couple coverages too, which made it real easy for him. And Gardner did a good job finding them.
Your tight ends were more involved than you. Was that something you saw in Michigan, or just?
No, I mean that's something we've always hoped to do and try to do. But I think probably the biggest difference was we ran the ball better after the catch. Henry didn't have a chance on that one. He came open on the seam route there. But the big thing is if you get the run after catch, which is true in the passing game in general. It was good to see, and it's the best I've seen CJ look out there. So that was encouraging.
After that field goal, was it something they adjusted to, or just lack of execution on your side?
I think we only had 4 possessions, I think, in the first half, and so we were probably 3 and out. I'm guessing. I can't remember. I don't have my card on me. Maybe I do, but they stopped us. We had 4 possessions. I mean, got stopped on the first one, stopped on the fourth one, and 2 scoring drives in between. So that's that wasn't really the turning point, but play a team like this, if you can get anybody, if you can get touchdowns inside the red zone, that's a heck of a lot better.
Kirk, given the way the defense played against Michigan State, how do you explain this now? Can you really?
I would say it's a combination. We didn't play as well as we can or need to, and then I would also say it's a combination of their team. They've got a good offensive football team. They've got very impressive skill guys. They've got a good physical offensive line, veteran line, and they were certainly clicking today. So they had it going, and we certainly didn't.
Is Hitchens hurt, or is he that coach's decision?
Yeah, we had we had a lot of guys nicked up this week, and he probably could have played, maybe. I don't know, but it just he didn't do a thing. Basically, he didn't look good at all on Wednesday. So, at that point, there was really no sense throwing him in there. Maybe we'll get him back next week. And we got a lot of guys nicked up. That's was strictly about an injury situation. Same as Bullock, same deal.
How much have injuries shaped what your defense is right now?
They don't help. They don't help. But everybody's got injuries, and everybody's got issues and problems and all that kind of stuff. So it's how you handle it. And we've perhaps had an inordinate amount, but you still have to navigate it and work through it. The biggest thing is when guys can't practice, it's hard to get better. It makes it a challenge.
Was James Morris a game? I'm sorry, Mark.
Yeah, he was. He didn't do much this week either. He and Hitch came out of the game last week, and he was a little further along, I guess, than Hitch. That that's basically what happened there. But he didn't get much work this week.
Did he have to talk you guys into playing, or?
No, he didn't have to. I mean, it was. We were going to give. If he was able to go, we were going to go. It was one of those things that was late in the week before. Before we knew it. We really didn't know until today.
Coach, your thoughts on Wiseman today? Looked like he was healthy and running pretty hard.
Yeah, I guess he's our. When we play in Michigan, Weissman's our back, and if we play in Michigan, Bullock's not. I think that's the tendency we seem to be coming up with. But find something to smile about today. But yeah, in all seriousness, it's great to have Mark back, and he practiced well this week. you know, and we kept increasing the volume and didn't have a setback. So but you never know until a guy gets out there, and you know, at least at this point, I just checked with him. He said he's fine. So, you know, hopefully we don't have any setbacks with him, and maybe we'll get Damon back too. I think he's close. It's just, you know, he's going to go on today.
And
Is
you
he-
got Garmin at some
Yeah, and, you
noticeable
know,
time.
Greg does some good things, and he looked like a young player at times, especially that one run where he tried to reverse out. You just can't do that. But that, yeah, it didn't cost us at that stage, so it'll be a good learning experience for him.
Given
The,
that Denard Robinson hadn't started in 2 games, hadn't played at all in 2 games, how prepared were you for him, especially to go at other positions?
You know, they were tight-lipped on it, and probably because they didn't know. I'm guessing maybe they did. I don't know. But you know, why would you say anything unless you have to? So, you know, we you know, knew that he could be the quarterback, and it's a little different attack certainly when he's in there. And the bottom line is that 2 guys really are very productive at that position, which is a great thing to have. And then you know, they had a good creative package. You know, for Denard when he wasn't back there playing quarterback to him. He's just a very dynamic player. As you know, you guys have seen that for 4 years now.
what is this? What is the defense coach to do when a 6-second play breaks into 10 seconds? You know, when the quarterback is buying time. What
Yeah.
what do you guys?
No matter what the time limit is, no matter what's going on, you just can't come out of coverage. You just first of all, you have to establish coverage, and then you just can't come out of it. And you know, you're hoping the line can keep a guy contained, but if not, then the linebackers will be the first guy to come out. And that's easier said than done. It's, you know, it's tempting sometimes, but you can't come out because you know, Gardner's good at looking down the field, and if you mess it up out there, he's going to find you.
Coach, 5 straight losses, no ball this year. How do you work through that unfamiliar situation?
Well, you know, we were there in 07, a little different scenario, but it's disappointing anytime you don't go to a bowl. I mean, it's, you know, everybody in the conference has probably the same goals as far as, you know, championship, bowl games and all those things, and you just earn those things, and it's simply decided on the field by winning. And, you know, so if you don't make it, you don't make it, and then, you know, you go back to work, and that's what we're gonna have to do. So we'll do our best to show up ready to win on Friday, and get as much work as we can get done in the next 6 days. And then when that's over, we'll address you know, what's in front of us, just like we did after the 07 season, or the 99-2000 season as well. It's not much fun, but we'll go back to work and focus on finding solutions, focus on seeing what we can do to get back where we want to be.
Were the wide receivers? Did just roll the tight end way today? I mean, I don't think a wide receiver had a touch until 8 minutes left.
Yeah, that's just how it shook out. That wasn't by design, certainly. But it was good to see the tight ends do a good job.
Some of the late subs too, were you just looking for somebody to make a play for you guys?
Who are you talking about?
Some of the safeties.
Our defensive guys? Yeah, just, you know, yeah, I mean, not much was working clearly. We didn't have many answers once they got it going, so it's just an opportunity to play some guys, see what they do, and we'll try to assess everything and see what gives us our best chances coming week.
Anything else? Thank you.